We're doing this manicure today. Well, I'm doing it. Oops. And I just shook this. Wow, it does have a lot of bubbles. Look at this. I just put this one in the shaker. Okay. Just washed my hands. Let me just pull out some tools very quickly. And I'm ready. And also, Mr. Salon Life is here in case you have any questions.
Hi.
He can read me the questions and I can answer them. I think there's only 2 of us watching.
Hooray!
or being here. All right, so I had the Dior base coat and the nail glow on my nails, which I really enjoyed. And I'm going to, oh, we have people watching. I'm going to just use straight acetone because that's what I like using the most. So I did my nails a week ago, so you'll see how the nails look. Janelle is here.
Hi, Janelle.
Thank you for joining us. Yeah, this was kind of not very planned.
That happens.
From time to time. You know, I noticed that some of the polishes, when I remove them, some of the brighteners actually are kind of yellow. So they are yellowing themselves. This one is not doing that.
Interesting.
The nail glow does not yellow. Okay, so one hand I'm going to do dry manicure, and the other hand I'm going to do use the cuticle remover, the Blue Cross, because some people obviously don't have the electric file or they don't want to use it or whatever. So we're going to show you how to, well, I'm going to show you how to, see, there's no yellowing, there's still a little bit of pink from that glow, nail glow. So yeah, I wanted to try the color therapy. I've had this bottle for a while. I just bought this one
like an hour ago.
An hour ago. Paid lots of money for it.
Too much money for it.
Too much money. But, you know, it's for you guys, so I guess it's worth it. It's always a good excuse. It was like 10 something euros, so that's like 15 Canadian dollars.
16.42.
Yeah. 16.42.
What was paid for it.
Yeah. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
Hopefully it works.
I mean, it's Sally Hansen. Like, really?
I know, but it has argan oil.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to shorten my nails first. And
Fire up the generator.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put this, oops, here so you can see. I'm going to shorten them because I didn't really shorten them much last time. So we're not having a super good day today.
No.
Went to pick up some product. We forgot.
Missed our gym session before that.
Well, yeah, missed the gym session before that because of getting up too late.
Speak for yourself.
And then we came to the salon. Then we went to
go pick up product.
And we forgot that it's siesta time, so we got there like 8 minutes too late.
What is a dry manicure?
A dry manicure is without using without soaking your hands, without using the cuticle softener.
Hi from Australia. Well, hello. That's from Pretty Pixie.
Oh.
Glad you could join us.
Yes, I saw her comments on the channel. So, should I go shorter?
Go all the way.
Just cut it off. Anyway, so yeah, so the place was closed. Well, at least they had the nail polish.
Good morning from San Diego. Well, hello. Good morning,
early in
Golden
San Diego,
Fire
no?
5. Yeah, and she was actually with us last night.
Oh wow.
On our on our live adventures.
Oh yeah, you should show your nails because once they dried, I have to post. I took a picture this morning.
But
They look actually very good and shiny.
little redder than I
Yeah.
had expected, though.
Yeah,
I thought they were going to be a little bit darker, but still good.
But just so you can see that it actually looks more red than I initially
Correct.
thought.
Correct.
Yeah, so then we went to pick up the nail polish, and then we thought, okay, you know what, we're just gonna... Oh no, because we picked up some... I picked up a chucho, which is like a kind of like, well,
So
it's like a
shiny.
pastry with deep fried pastry with like a cream inside. It's delicious, and it's rolled in sugar. It's a very Catalan thing. I think it's a very kind of a local thing. So that's my favorite pastry. It's just so good. So we picked up that, and it's like just a small bakery. They don't even have a coffee. So we picked up that, and he got some kind of, I don't know. He looked at the
It looked
the
like a
thing
little
and
rolled up pizza.
pizza. So he's like, yeah, I want one of these. So then, once we got back, well, no, on our way back, we wanted to get coffee at the local place here next door.
It was
Well, they were
closed.
closed.
For lunch.
How your vacuum is going? Oh my God! Yes. Yes, this is excellent. This is the Nova Flare Typhoon
Yeah,
1.
this thing's amazing.
It's amazing.
Super awesome, super quiet. It's got a lot of power. It's very
Yeah.
impressive for such a compact unit. And hello to Kay Genko.
Yeah, so the coffee place was closed.
Yeah.
And as I'm leaving the coffee place, the delivery people come and they try to deliver the package.
Missed the delivery.
Missed the delivery. Oh, actually, we missed the delivery before we got here too. So it's
There's
quite a
been
day,
multiple
but
missed deliveries.
at least they left it next door at the lawyer's
Yeah.
office here. So that was good. So then we got back to the salon, and he discovers that the pizza is in fact not a pizza, but it has fish inside.
Yeah,
So
instead of it
it's,
being
like,
a pizza roll,
disgusting.
it was like full of tuna, and it wasn't like
It was good, but like he doesn't like fish too much.
yeah. I'm very fussy when it comes to fish, and this just was a little too fishy for my liking, so that was kind of a huge letdown. And
Yeah.
amazing place that makes the stuff like it was
No,
good
it's
quality.
good quality
It's just
stuff.
that
It's just that he's picky when it comes
I'm
to
kind of
fish.
douchey when it comes to fish. I won't lie. That sounds yuck. Yeah, it was kind of yuck. Once I got to the back half, it was okay because there was lots of cheese, but the first half not so much. But the
Yeah.
trickery, it looks like a pizza and it wasn't a pizza. It
Yeah,
was a
well, the
fish thing, like a fish taco, but not a good kind of fish,
fish
taco.
pizza. Well, you have pizza with
Warm
tuna.
fishy pastry is a no-go for me as well. Yeah, no, it wasn't awesome. So,
Yeah.
fish pizza. You know what? I've had like say tuna on pizza,
Yeah.
and it's worked out very well. In fact, Dr. Oetkers or
Yeah.
whatever the heck, they make those like really calorie-friendly pizzas. Have one that has tuna on it. It's actually very good. But you know, when I'm biting into something that I think is going to be
He
like
was
super
expecting
cheesy
something
and like
different.
sauce and you know, and it's this tiny little thing, so I'm like, all right, you know, I can fit it into my budget.
Look at my poor finger. Like,
And-
it looks horrible. I sliced it when I was doing
Potatoes
potatoes.
with the potato peeler. Dun, 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 dun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny that she mentions that because last night her sister
She
like
sliced her nail.
removed a chunk of her
Like
nail
this
with
much.
a potato peeler.
Yeah.
Like it was really bad. Is that the Boss Lady hand file?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a medium. You can get a fine one. I mean, for me, I started getting the medium ones because I used to do a lot of gel. So they're quite sharp, you know. So if you're just using it for yourself, you might get it's better to get the fine one. The fine one with the cross pattern, the pattern one. That's better because
It's
the fine
that weird,
without
like, hexagon kind of
yeah,
pattern.
but
Yeah.
the fine without the pattern is too fine for me. It just gives me the
Too
heebie-jeebies.
fine.
It's not filing very well.
Yeah.
The other one. So the medium ones, once they're a little bit worn, and I use them, I mean, for everything in the salon, they're perfect. My nails are yellow a little bit, which bothers me because I don't understand why they're yellowing. So now I'm actually,
Welcome
you
to
know,
the club.
Yours are not bad. So I actually just am ordering the Orly fall collection. I know I'm late, but I just discovered who sells Orly here.
It's taking us some time to
Yeah,
kind of develop a network where we can purchase
and it's so
products
expensive.
and
It's
certain products. And
professional price. Okay, so the consumer price in the US it's $11 US. Here, the professional price is 11 euros.
yeah,
And euro is higher than American dollar.
don't worry
It's
about yellow
insane.
nails. That's what polish is for. Yeah, this is true. Unfortunately, my nails are slightly discolored due to the fact.
Yeah.
Because those wonderful polishes I put on my fingers tend to do some stainage sometimes. Especially
But
those
I don't
green
understand
soy
why
ones.
mine are staining. It would be the theory that it could be the nitrocellulose. Oh, I was going somewhere with the Orly thing.
Oh.
So I discovered that because the Dr. Valenti from Dazzle Dry, who formulated Dazzle Dry, she believes that the yellowing can be due to nitrocellulose, which is a film forming agent in the nail polishes, and pretty much all of the polishes contain nitrocellulose. So I was kind of looking for polishes or for base coats that don't contain nitrocellulose, and I was going to kind of test that theory. So I found that the Orly bonder does not have nitrocellulose.
Bum, bum, bum.
And there is also this company that's called Smith and Colt. Yeah,
Smith and Wesson, you mean?
Smith and Colt,
Oh.
with these gorgeous bottles. Have you guys seen it? Like they have such beautiful bottles.
For those who know who Smith and Wesson is, we'll have a little chuckle over that.
All right, so let's do. Okay, I'm going to do this one with the electric file first, and then the other one I'm going to do with the cuticle remover. Okay, so now what I'm pushing back now is not the cuticle, I'm pushing back the nail fold, the skin fold. The cuticle actually is underneath the skin fold because what the fold is, it's this. This is the skin fold. This is the nail. And when the skin sheds cells, they become kind of like impacted. So when you push this back, sometimes you see the cuticle, sometimes the cuticle is here. When you push it back, you can kind of separate it, and that's what I'm doing. And I find when people have shellac, usually because there is a lot of product like here, the cuticle probably does not shed properly, and it's like there was more of it because here, when we're working with our hands, it kind of rubs off, right? Very often, so you don't see it as much. But when you have a lot of like a polish on the nails, I think that acts almost like a protective layer and the cuticle does not come off. So yes, I don't cut this part, I nudge it gently, exposing this part, and then I remove this part. So when you take care of this part, which is a living skin, and even if the edge is torn or dry or ugly looking, it's still a living skin, so you have to protect it and you have to take care of it and not cut it, because when you cut it, it's going to get worse.
It gets inflamed and
Yeah.
sometimes bleeds, and it's just never good.
Yeah,
Just don't
people
cut it.
just overdo it. They cut it because it looks ugly, but how about taking care of it? Because you can't make the skin look better by removing it.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see, when you do this on a regular basis, there's barely anything to do. So this is the cuticle here. See, like this white part. All right, so this time I'm actually going to use something different.
Cuticle
going to
oil is
use-
king.
Yes, I'm going to use the fine
Indeed.
one. This one you have to be careful with because you don't want to be jamming this underneath the skin fold.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, but sometimes it's nice to kind of get into these corners. And I do that especially with pedicures because I find, I don't know why that is, there's always like this piece of actually cuticle like really impacted in this area. So I do this side when the machine is forward. Yeah, the
you have a
forward.
forward and a reverse, which will actually change the direction that
Yeah.
the bit is moving. So when she says forward, it's going right, and then when it's going in reverse, it's going left.
Okay, so as you can see, and I'm on the minimum speed. And there's not a lot of dust that's flying around, right? Because when you see a lot of dust, that usually means it's a nail plate that you're shredding and not the cuticle. So now I'm going to go backwards to do this side. And the bit is pretty flat to the skin, to the nail. And this is a fine cone bit from Erica. I'm going to give you a link to that in the description, because I added, because I normally use the barrel, the small barrel, and this is just for the skirts. You know how the nail kind of gets stuck underneath.
Yeah, after you're done
Yeah.
filing it, you get that little skirt.
Okay, so this is it. Let me just grab the cuticle remover one second. All right. I am back.
That took long.
Okay. So now I like to shake this a little bit.
And the cuticle remover.
Cuticle remover, and this is Blue Cross. I just put it in a different container because the opening for the original one is much more difficult. And the bottle here that you are seeing is from The Ordinary. I really like the little dropper because you don't have to, as I'm saying that, I'm working with my left hand. Just kind of, I'm applying it, yeah, I'm applying it in a nail plate. I'm not really applying it on skin too much. I'm trying to stay away from skin because we're not trying to remove the nail fold, we're trying to remove the cuticle, right? Okay, and this usually works quite fast. If you want to, if the nails are sharp, normally I would do, and I do, that's how I'm showing you this, one hand at a time. Because with the client I can do two, but I find when you're working on yourself, it's better to do one hand at a time. When you're using the cuticle remover, because this one it works very, very fast. So you don't want to leave it on for too long because it can really dry out. It could irritate your skin. And we don't want that. So you can take a buffer, you can make it softer by filing it a little bit and just smooth the edges. And I'm going to even smooth it a little bit more because I really don't want to buff my nails. I just want to make sure that there is no like, what do you call them? Like little pieces that stick out. Because they're little snags, that's the word. We have 16 people watching. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Let us know why you joined, like what part of manicure you are interested in. 4? No, yeah. 17.
Yeah, for some reason mine's only saying that it's there's only 4 people.
By the way, when it comes to staining the nails, damaged nails stain more because the top layer of the nail is like the most resistant.
18 here. Why is it giving me such an obscure number?
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this hand.
Oh, there we go. It just updated.
Oh.
That is very bizarre.
So I'm going to spray them. So you can just wash your hands. You don't have to be like using in a fancy things. Just make sure that you.
Yeah, because that's not fancy.
That is fancy. So that's why instead of using,
I was being
fancy.
sarcastic.
It's expensive.
Sarcasm.
Huh?
What?
Can I do it again? Yeah, you want to make sure that you remove the the cuticle remover because it's very alkaline. Again, it's going to really
Cause some irritation.
cause irritation. And this is the angle. I know it looks funny, but it works for me. Look how this satisfying it is. So what I do is I try not to obviously like jam this thing underneath, working with the side in little circles. So then the dead skin, the cuticle, is removed. Honestly, it's much easier to do other people's nails than it is to do your own nails. Because when you think about it, I do way more other people's nails than my own nails. So normally what I would recommend is to just push back the nail fold, the skin fold, really, once every few days, and then just do like a proper manicure once a week. This will give you the best results, because what happens is if this skin is stuck to the nail as the nail is growing, the skin starts stretching. So if that skin is stretched, that means that was probably stuck to the nail, and that's why it's stretched. This, because I hold a lot of the tools with this hand, you see, you get a little callus from the friction and the pressure. Okay, let me just grab another tool. Now, these are actually very helpful as long as you use them for the right reasons. So you see this little piece that personally is bugging me. So what I can do is just snip that little piece. There you go. Same thing with this. There was this little piece here. See, with the electric file, you see this little piece? Yes, exactly. It's the positioning of the... Okay, there you go. And this little fluffy here. And that's it. There's this here. Okay. Now, if you have like these little hard pieces here, you can also take the file and just kind of smooth this area. Again, it's better to be gentle, because any excessive filing, if you try to file dry skin or damaged skin, you're going to create more issue. If the skin is calloused, then smoothing it a little bit is a good idea, but don't try to remove the dry skin. And that's the biggest problem that usually people face when they are working with clients, is because clients come in and they, especially for pedicures, and they want us to remove the dry skin. But I can't remove the dry skin because it's not how you fix dry skin. You have to take care of your skin, protect the skin. That's how you get rid of, that's how you fix dry skin, right? By protecting it and moisturizing it. And moisturizing it, it actually, how would I explain it? Especially when you're using products with urea, it kind of rebuilds the barrier. That's the word. It rebuilds the barrier. So you are protecting the skin by doing that. Okay, so this is done. So now, which hand do you prefer? Viewers, guys. Do you prefer the electric file manicure or the classic one? I'm curious. 23 people. 21 watching. Okay, so I'm going to spray some nail prep and really scrub the nails. Electric file. Yeah, I prefer electric file because I can see I can see better. I can see the skin better. And I don't like, as if I don't have to, I don't like to introduce water to the nail before polishing, personally, especially before gel polish. But lately I've been doing a lot of pedicures, and I have to say, yeah, I like the dry pedicures way better. But you need a good filtration system when you're doing that. Okay, so this was a prep. You can also use alcohol, 99% alcohol. Is this a good background? I'm gonna try something here, close.
Oh dear.
Try to, because I'm trying to be closer to the, see if I can do this. Okay, so let's do the Rosy Quartz. Quartz. Not quartz.
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 Okay, if you can see me. So I'm gonna hold it. Okay, one thing I really, not too crazy, is you see how I'm trying to go around? You can't, because this bottle has like this really weird
Brush.
neck brush.
Very thick, like a very... Oh.
Yeah, so I can't clean it off properly, and that's sometimes why the polish will drip, because it's not cleaned off properly. And the brush is so-so. He's like fidgeting, driving me crazy. Like, you're making me nauseous a little bit. So the brush is not the best.
You're welcome.
But, you know, better than the skinny brush. So I'm going to try. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. So as I'm dipping the brush, I don't dip it all the way. I'm dipping it just to dip the bristles, to pick up the proper amount. And the first coat I'm going to do thin. Okay. So you see, like, you have a nice amount. And you see where my pinky is? My right pinky is supporting the hand. So I hold it here to support it, because in the air, it's not very comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this manicure is going to look like there's nothing on my nails. But I like these type of manicures. Very chic. So this is dry already. Pretty dry. Okay, let's see how I can position myself for the other side. And close the drawers here. Watch me spill this on a national TV, international TV. You know I'm joking, right? With that national TV.
Yes.
Okay, so small amount. My watch is a little bit in the way. Okay. Again, small amount. Normally I polish on my lap. So this polish, it does not need a base coat. Oh my God, I was going somewhere with the Orly and then I got distracted. So this one doesn't need a base coat. It has hexanol in it, which is supposed to be like a conditioning ingredient. So that's good, and you want that directly on a nail plate. So about Orly and the yellowing effects of nitrocellulose. So apparently the bonder does not have nitrocellulose. So I'm gonna use it for a while and see if okay, this is awkward. If I can see a difference. If you've used the Orly bonder, I've used it in the past because you know it was such a, I almost want to say like a cult product. So I'm gonna let it dry for a second. I don't know if I was like super thrilled with it, but I'm willing to try. Again, okay, so this is the first coat. Can you like move this bottle, maybe? No, I should be good actually. Okay. It's a little fluffy here. Okay, so the second coat. I hope you can see how I dip the brush. So first, when I pull it out, I make sure that it's not, the neck of the brush is not dirty. Wipe one side off, and then I have the other side loaded. I'm gonna do it again, just because it's drying quickly. And this coat is supposed to be a little bit thicker. It goes on really well, I have to say. I don't see any streaking, nothing. Okay, if you guys used Bonder from Orly, please let me know. I'm curious because it doesn't have the nitrocellulose, so in theory. Oh, and that's Smith and Colt. They have a base coat that also does not have the nitrocellulose. So I'm curious to I would love to try it, but the product is only sold in the US. And it's expensive, and they don't ship to other countries. Yeah, it levels out really nice. It's not streaky, easy to apply. It really has a nice, it kind of covers the yellowing a little bit without really making the nails too pink or too white. I'm gonna let it set for a minute. Do we have any questions? I saw something.
I think you've already been taking care of most of everything, but the IBX repair restore system.
Oh, I didn't talk about that. Oh, Mississauga. Oh my God, do you know where we used to be? We used to be in Oakville.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that's right around the corner.
Wow.
Yeah,
Small world. Small world, yeah, we used to be in Oakville. Yeah. Oh, okay, she knows. Yeah, but now we're far away.
So it would seem. That's why I
ship address to US, awesome. Forward anywhere in the world. Okay, that's a good idea. Ship address to US, and then they will forward it. Huh.
Interesting.
Okay, that's a good idea. If you could like let us know what kind of companies are like legit.
$35 a year.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Well, I guess that's something you need to look into later.
Okay, so I'm not doing this on purpose to keep you guys waiting, but I just don't want to mess up these nails like I did with the Chanel. Yeah, I would say this is like super easy. Not as easy as Dior. Dior has a way better brush, but you know, considering Dior is like triple the price. Shipped to one of the businesses. Which businesses?
It's a forwarding company.
Ah, okay, okay. Okay, so let's do the other hand. Can you see? All right.
It has a 3.59 star rating with 805 reviews.
Which?
At Ship-I-2 or
Oh.
Shippy2 or something. Yeah.
You know, everything requires practice. I'm so much better doing other people's nails because I do it all the time. This is why, not because I'm super gifted or anything. Practice makes perfect.
And nails are us tomorrow. I'll say hello for you. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, can you tell Joey, if you see Joey, like I've been emailing them and I haven't heard back.
I haven't got any responses back from Joey and the team.
Yeah, and or Swan, if you can let them know that we've been
trying to get a hold of them.
Yeah.
And I mean, normally they're like super responsive, so very strange.
What do you guys think so far about this?
Oh, Janelle says that your voice is so relaxing.
Oh, thank you. Okay, this is...
I'll say hi for you and then send you a message on Instagram.
Perfect.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Okay, so the thumb is... that was difficult. All right, so I'm going to again give it a minute to set. And you know, it's a good idea to actually let the polish set before applying a top coat. Some companies say to fully dry before applying a top coat, and some companies say apply it over wet nail polish, like Seche Vite, for example. So always kind of, you know, try to read up on the product and see what they... Yeah, I use just a regular polish. I used to use shellac, but I don't know, I just fell in love with how thin the natural nails are, and I like doing my manicures once a week. So the gel polish is kind of like so much work for a week worth of wear, because at 2 weeks the nails are getting too long, like they really bother me. So, and I'm doing like a lot of foot massages and, you know, so it's not really comfortable. I know some people work with long nails, but I don't know. I don't like working with long nails.
Sometimes I think it takes forever to dry if you add it wet on wet.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's better.
Yeah, agreed.
To let it dry.
And that came from Pretty Pixie.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's talk about this argan thing, oil.
Argonaut?
You know, I have to say, I think it's a bit of a marketing thing, because there's nothing really that magical in argan oil. It just sounds really good. It sounds very exotic, special.
But really, how much of that is actually in there? And that's the other question.
You can't have a lot of it. So it's better to, you know, I really, even with Orly, I'm really disappointed with, I have to say, deceptive marketing claims, because I think it was Orly, they were talking about how, I will never get sponsored by Orly now, but
yeah, because I'm worried about it.
You know, they were talking about the vitamin C, that vitamin C is necessary for blah, blah, blah. Yeah, if you ingest it, not when you put it on your nails.
Yeah, seriously.
You know, so yes, it's true. Same thing like biotin, and sometimes same thing for the oils. Oils are actually very good applied topically, obviously. But a lot of the vitamins, they don't do anything for the nails applied topically. So
like 15 free polish.
Yeah.
How about 82 free and 167 free? And it's just getting ridiculous already. Like, enough's enough.
Or now everything is vegan.
Because that matters for your nails?
No, it doesn't. And the thing is, all the polishes pretty much are vegan,
yeah.
because it's all chemicals,
Well, everything's a chemical.
synthetic chemicals. Yeah, but it's all like synthetic chemicals. Like I've never seen, like we're not using any animal ingredients in the polishes. There are apparently some kind of pigments that they used, like these, something from a bug or something, but that's very, or fish scales or something, but that's very rare. None of the polishes have. And it's interesting how people go for vegan, even if they're not vegans. Like I understand if something really mattered for a person because they're vegan, but
To me, that's
because
just
they
very
think it's
smart
healthier.
marketing, and really,
Not
that's
smart. It's the stuff. Yeah,
well,
it has
I'm talking
exactly
about
like
from
gluten as
yeah,
well. Like,
exactly. But I'm talking about from their perspective. To them, it's smart, and to the uneducated consumer, it sounds great. It's just great marketing on their behalf. Now, is it correct? Is it ethical?
No.
I don't necessarily think so. I think it's deceptive, and
Yeah.
really, we should
And
be
they
a
say
little.
all these nasty chemicals that other brands may contain. Like that's bad.
Yeah, but you should take a look at like the actual chemical names of what's in a banana.
Yeah, it's all
It honestly, it sounds scary. You're like, oh my god, like what are all these things? Natural ingredients of the friggin' banana. So,
Yeah.
people need to take a step back. Yeah, it's chemical free. Everything has chemicals. Exactly, like everything has chemicals. So when they say, "Oh, it's chemical free,"
No.
that is an outright lie, because everything has chemicals.
Because then they're like, oh, but the bad chemicals. But nothing is a bad or good chemical. It depends what they're used for. Like it's perfectly fine to have certain ingredients in a nail polish, but yeah, don't drink them. So it's how you
yeah, exactly.
how you
You might be
use
pooping
them.
glitters later.
Okay, so the top coat is kind of thick, I have to say. It's kind of like a little
Greenwashing. Interesting. Yeah. Vitamin C, glucosamine, chemicals. Yeah.
so the top coat feels cool on my nails. I can feel the coolness. I'm gonna let this set for
It's helping your nails breathe.
Yeah, oh,
That's
hear
what
the
it is.
breathing.
It's that refreshing
the
air
breath.
that's just rushing into the
Can
nail.
you pass me the stick thing? Yeah.
Doop-a-doop. And for those who are unaware, I was completely and totally sarcastic. Please don't take that serious. How's it smell?
Has a pretty strong smell, but not a
let me
weird
see.
smell. Okay, don't
I
touch
wish
it.
to smell. Ooh, that smells like the kind that get you high.
Okay, 43 minutes after. I like the pink. I really do. So we'll see how long it takes to dry. I was tempted to buy their oil, but again, it was like 10 euros. So I was like, maybe not.
I'm not super impressed with Sally Hansen stuff, to be honest with you. I mean, it's okay, but
The brush could be better. The brush makes it so, it's such a crucial part of the manicure because it makes it so much easier or more difficult.
Or so much harder, yeah, depending, right?
Yeah. The brush could be, again, maybe, you know what it is with the brush? It's kind of short and it's kind of like...
The brush is too stubby.
Yeah, it's stubby. So you cannot apply it very, very lightly because it drags the polish a little bit. So that's the problem with it. When you have a longer brush, it gives you a lighter touch, right?
Okay. And it's
So
fat.
it's kind of...
And now we're fat shaming the bottle.
The bottle. I think it's going to be very quick drying because I can see already that it's kind of... I start seeing texture. Huh.
Oh, you're already starting to see texture?
A little bit.
Oh, nice.
But not in a good way. It's almost like it's not as shiny as it should be. And that's why I polished one of my nails to kind of just get the feel for it before I started this live. And I actually thought that I had something on my nail because it almost like separated a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah, but we'll see. Okay. Let's do the other hand. We still have 33
35.
Very patient people.
35 very awesome viewers. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come hang out with us on this impromptu Tuesday, the Salon live video. It's very, very awesome of all of you to be with us today. Of course, for any of you who are viewing and you like the content and you haven't liked and subscribed, you should go do that. It helps the channel out quite a bit. So, quick drop. Dry top coat is super fast, though. I love how fast it dries. I think we've used that before.
No, there's like a square bottle. I think it's something new.
I thought there was something called
I have
quick.
I have the red one, but I wanted to go as as I
Oh
normally.
no, I was thinking about purple or Orlia that has the purple something or other.
No.
And I thought it had said quick on it. Anyways,
so I usually
this stuff starts blurring together after a while. Like it's hard.
try to do always like a full line, like a how it's designed. Okay, so trying to.
It's the square bottle. It's been around a few years.
Yeah.
A lot of these comments are all coming from Pretty Pixie, by the way. Actually, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comments so far in a row.
Thank you so much. For your
We
contribution.
love the engagement. Love the engagement.
Okay, I managed. I would say probably it's the brush that makes it more difficult. You see what I mean? It's almost like, I don't know if you can see it. It almost like you can see the brush strokes. It looks like it's just
Like it's
not
not
shiny. No, it's like looks like it's a very, very thin top coat that doesn't really provide a very good shine. I don't know how I feel about this. I have to say the Dior was way better. Can someone else please comment too and help me not feel like a stalker? No. We really appreciate your comments. At least we don't feel like nobody's like listening or something.
Yeah. It's always nice when, like, honestly, there could be one person. We could be hanging out with just you. And if you're commenting, it just...
Yeah, awesome.
To me, it makes it kind of worth it. It means that there's at least one person out there that is interested in what we're doing, so...
Well, the other people are interested too, but sometimes
of course. But I'm just saying in general, like, it's always nice to have that engagement and have people to hang out with and talk to, so...
So this is 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Okay. It's pretty dry. But it's not super. Can you guys see that what I'm talking about here? Here, like it's not very, very smooth, and it's not that you see the texture of my nail. Australia. I have so many questions, but I didn't want to look like a stalker. No worries.
Hey,
guys.
you know what? Drop some questions.
Yeah.
It's all good. Drop as many as you'd like. I mean, that's what we're here for.
I watch you all the time, Jennifer. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's always nice to see.
I use the oil.
Of
So
course
now we're
have-
literally waiting. We're watching the paint dry. This is awesome. Maryland, UK. I mean, US. UK.
UK. Oh dear.
I don't know how I feel about the top coat. So yeah, initially I thought that I either had something on my nail. Yeah. I initially thought that I had something on my nail. That's why it kind of did that. But then I thought, okay, maybe it was not mixed properly. But looks like it's...
We have nearly every continent. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see how long this lasts. I'm gonna do the oil on this hand.
Oh, and we have Cherry coming in from the Philippines. That's awesome.
Yeah. So we do have
Thank you, each and every one of you who are checking us out. That's super awesome. We are very, very appreciative of each and every one of you.
Okay.
Which oil are you using?
I'm using the
secrets.
Cuticle. The Cuticle white limetta and aloe vera.
I was gonna say secret sauce number 6, but yeah, we'll go with.
You know, okay, so this
we'll go
is,
with your
I'm
answer.
sitting at my desk, right? So I'm using this on clients because then you don't touch the skin. But for my own, for myself, I like using the brush. I find it quicker, and I find it that is less, you're applying less because you don't need as much. I mean, obviously you can't really overdo it because you're gonna rub it into your skin.
Yeah.
But personally, I prefer to use the brush. I'll show you what I mean and how much I apply. Where's the brush?
So we got Lola coming in from Ireland, and Pretty Pixie was just saying she loves that we are a big community. You know what?
Yeah. It's really
We are cultivating quite the good-sized community,
yeah.
which I think is super, super awesome.
So with the brushes, you see, okay, I'm not a huge fan of they just feel the essence oils. I don't know what it is, if it's a smell. It's a nice smell, but they feel and they smell artificial. I mean, I'll use them up.
It smells like...
It smells like perfume.
No, it smells like...
And oils normally are...
Like an orange...
Yeah.
like an orange drink.
Yes, the solar oil, the daddy oil is really good.
Oh, solar oil is
This
awesome.
one is actually very good too.
Yeah.
But normally oils are kind of yellowish. They're not clear. They're not completely clear. So with the exception of the coconut oil.
I like that NCLA one though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so you know, you kind of
Like
know
cake batter
that
or whatever. Oh, it is so
that
good.
usually when they're clear or like colors like this, that they just have not too many natural oils. Anyway, so this is how much I apply. Just one little brush. And I go like this. It's very quick. You don't just put it back in the bottle. And I do
Made
this.
with apricot oil. That's I
With-
think what they were kind of going for the smell.
It's very orangey.
Yeah, it smells very orangey. It smells like, what is that, Big C or something? Like the powdered stuff that you, like it's like the cheap version of like,
Oh, yeah.
like Five Alive kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it smells like.
Okay, so this is 10 minutes. And I would say that it's, you know, touchable. So it's not bad. But, you know, it took me almost an hour to do this, right? With the drying time. Normally for my clients, it takes me like half an hour.
Do you prefer a dropper for cleanliness?
Yes. Yes, because then I drop it on the nail. Those little droppers, like the Orly and the no lift nails, I have them in the description box, are very good for the clients because you don't have two components. You just turn the bottle around, and because it's plastic, you can just drop it. I really like them for clients, but for myself, I prefer the bottles and the brushes. Yeah, and just make sure that you don't refill the oil bottles too many times, maybe once, because they go rancid. And then when you pour the new oil, the new oil also will get
It goes bad
damaged.
too.
It goes bad. And once it's bad, it's not as beneficial to your skin and your nails. And someone was asking if I use the oil also on polished nails, and the answer is yes, because nail polish is porous, and to some degree the oil will penetrate the polish. If it penetrates the nail, I'm not sure, but you have to do it often. It kind of adds up, but what it does, it plasticizes the polish, so it prevents it from going brittle and chipping as well. And it just it's good for the skin around the nails and for the nails as well. So if you want to have a good looking manicure and lasting manicure, the most important thing is the surface. So keeping the nail as strong, as healthy as possible will give you the best results. So it's not really about the stronger base coat or strongest top coat. It's the stronger the nail is, the thicker it is, actually. My clients that had thick nails, their nail polish lasted much, much better than people with very flexible and flimsy nails. And people with peeling nails, forget it, like nothing lasts, sadly. Okay, so this is it for this manicure, right? We're done. Let us know what you think about the product. To To be honest with you, I'm not super impressed with this top coat. I might see if a different maybe brush will help the application. I really do like the color. It's really good. It's not streaky whatsoever, very easy to apply. So thumbs up for the color. I would say I would not repurchase this one. Thumbs down for the top coat.
Yeah.
So far, but I might change my mind. So
Yeah, we'll see.
yes, it's a very natural color. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Very chic.
Yeah.
Very, very chic. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to go and pick up our package, attempt number 2.
And see how that goes.
And we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for all the likes. And thank you so much for your time. See you soon. Bye.
Ciao.